Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Joe, and today I'll be interviewing a Tesla owner and I'll be asking him some personal finance tips such as how to make more money and how to save more money and other career tips. Coming from someone who has already been through the trenches, I hope you will get a ton of value out of this video. And so I would suggest you stay until the very end. And now let's get started. What's your name and what you do?
Hi, my name is Nelson. I'm a realtor and a real estate investment too as well.
Awesome. So, what's the best advice you can give for someone who wants to become a realtor?
Well, to be a realtor, you don't have to be shy, You can be shy. And then you got to be outgoing, willing to social network, and you got to make sure that you have enough money in order to survive. Just in case it's like, housing market like is struggling right now, For example, right now interest rate is pretty high, so real estate is a big con. So things like this, you got to have enough money in order to survive.
Gotcha.
That's what I would say.
Awesome. How much do you make a year as a realtor?
For me, I make about $100,000 something. It's all depend on situation.
Gotcha. Did you go to college?
Yes, I did. I got 2 master's degree and a realtor license, and I got PMP certified. So I'm well educated.
Gotcha. Do you think college is worth it?
Definitely, I would recommend everyone to go college, not just for a career, but something to learn. And plus, you can gain a lot of knowledge, things that you normally don't learn it outside too, right? So I would totally recommend invest in college. Strongly recommend it.
Thank you for sharing your opinion. So, what's something that you wish you do earlier?
Okay, there's a couple things that I can say I should invest in stock earlier, but that's not the strong point. If I could do that back in the days, I would invest a lot more houses. Right now I have about well 2 houses right now, but then like if I could do as much as possible, if I could buy houses, I would have buy houses, right? So that's one of the reasons I became realtor, so I can encourage people to buy houses if they can, right?
Gotcha.
And stock market might not be stable, because you might get on a hype time, and then you might lose money, right? But housing market, even if you get in a high time, housing market gradually growing up in a strong economy. So my opinion, especially in Bay Area, is this: if you can buy a house at any given point, and any house doesn't matter condo or single houses, invest in it. Invest in it, generate revenue. If you got a house, lease it out, right? Or you can rent out rooms and everything, and you can sustain on it, right? So my biggest advice to myself and to other people is invest in properties, invest in house, and that will appreciate it in the future, and you will be well maintained and financially manageable too. So
Right. So, you're focusing on the rental income, right?
yes, I also focus on the rental income too. The thing about rental income is that there's no such a thing. The renter go down in a history. The same thing with real estate market too, in a way. I mean, like since inflation is coming up, property is gonna go up. The same thing as rent income too, because rent income depend on inflation and how much people make.
Right.
So yeah.
Thank you. What's the best way to invest in yourself?
The best way to invest in yourself. That's a good question. Depend on the time of my life. I have different opinions and then different. I mean, different things that I believe myself, right? But at this point right now, the best thing is you gotta make yourself happy, and then also you gotta make sure that the future is good enough. So you gotta be like have enough knowledge how to invest, and plus it's physical and working out, right? Physically, mentally, you have to get like be knowledgeable. I mean, if you meditate, you gotta meditate, treat yourself good. So this is how I say invest in yourself, physically, mentally, and for the future altogether.
Gotcha. What's the daily habit that everyone should do?
Daily habit, exercise. It's not just a physical exercise, but mental exercise too. I try to meditate like at least 10 minutes a day. That's for mental, wellness, right? For physical wellness, I play golf, and I also
Nice.
go to gym.
Oh,
And
awesome.
The latest thing I've been doing is swimming. They keep saying that swimming is one of the best exercise because it's easy on your joints, and then it's the whole body exercise too. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So, what was your first job?
McDonald's. I was in the kitchen of McDonald's flipping burgers.
Oh, wow, from the very humble beginning. That's amazing.
It is. My English was pretty bad, so I even wanted to work as a cashier. Right? They won't let me work as a cashier. So for a couple of years, I work in the McDonald's kitchens.
Wow. Amazing. Do you have any advice for people to save more money?
Yes. Well, I would say less socialize, but then it doesn't have to be, more socialize and spending money too. There's places that you don't really need to go bar, but you can still socialize, right?
Right.
There's a community like Myanmar community, right? Like,
Right.
there's there that you can participate in, and you can socialize with a lot of people. You can hang out with your friends, make something, cook something, play golf.
Wow.
There's so many things that you can do, save money, and do socializing too. So yeah.
Right. I agree with your opinion. Do you have any advice for people to make more money?
Yes, I would say making more money is depend on your career and your investment, right? So in order to make more money, I say, focus on your career, but in the other hand, you gotta love what you do too, so you can do a lot better at what you do, right?
Right.
So this is one part. Another part is that to make more money, like I said before, invest in property, right? Even invest in stock market, right?
Right.
So the money will grow, instead of sitting, right? So that can generate a little bit more revenue than you just like dead end. So
Right.
like I said, educate yourself more, love what you do, grow your career, invest, and that will generate more revenues.
Right. So we should focus on creating multiple streams of income, right?
That's correct. I believe it.
Gotcha. What's the best book that everyone should read?
Well, one book I read when I was in college, I think I still remember. It was about Coca-Cola. How they started Coca-Cola, and it's about marketing and it's about managing, right? So I don't remember the name of the book, but I mean look it up. How Coca-Cola became.
Okay.
And I thought that was pretty amazing. And it's about management, marketing, and everything else too. And there's books that I like is self improvement and psychological books. So you learn about yourself, you learn about others, and like the way how people think and how social network is like. I mean, the whole social networking is like working around you too. So yeah.
Oh, awesome. So where'd you invest your money?
Right now, I invest heavily on stock market. The reason is that it is a downturn right now for stock market, and then I feel like I'm buying it all cheap.
Right.
It might not be the smartest idea. It depends on your saving and then
risk
everything.
tolerance, right?
Yeah, risk tolerance.
Right.
Right. For me, I have the basic things like I have the house, I have generating revenue. So whatever I make right now, it's like I invest in stock right now.
That's amazing. So, do you think the stock market will go down in the near future? Like 2013, people are expecting that there will be a recession coming up and all that.
Good question. It's depending on who you talk to, what you talk about, right? So to me, stock market might go down, but the thing about stock market is just like the housing too. There's time that it rebounds too,
Right.
but you have to be smart about where you invest. There's so many companies out there. You got to like what is it? Make research about companies. Make research about like what you're investing in. You got to be knowledgeable too.
Right.
So in the future, yes, market is gonna return. It might not be anytime now next month or 2 months, but it's gonna return. It's gonna bounce back. Would it go down more? It is possible, but
Right.
most likely, I think it's not. Why would I say this? Because one thing, dollar of value is pretty strong right now, right? That's one thing. Second thing is the like a lot of markets been down. Like it's almost a year right now too.
Yes.
So I say it's pretty. I mean, U.S. government is not that stupid.
Right.
I think they know what they are doing.
Uh-huh.
So I believe in the government. So which is one of the reasons why I believe in the economy.
Gotcha.
So
Awesome. How do you network with people?
Socializing, community, and let's say if I show a house to a customer, a client, right? And if I meet other people, meanwhile, like, I was showing the houses, I'm willing to talk to someone pretty easy too. And, they don't have to, my target is not just, looking for my customers or
Right.
my clients. It's about social networking, getting to know someone. You will never go wrong gaining a friend, like, in a life. Then, like, without talking to someone, you don't get to know that person, right?
Correct.
So I rather take the chance of, gaining more friends, getting to know someone. And with that mindset, I can talk to pretty much just like more people, and then like I build my network and I'm socializing.
Okay,
So
that's cool. That's a great, valuable piece of advice.
another thing is that golf. Golf can, if you join a network, a group of golf network, like, it can bring a lot more people to you to play golf. And there's something to talk about it too. And also another social network I go is a Tesla meeting, right?
Wow.
So after I get my car, I go to Tesla meeting. It's so much things that you don't know about your own car that, like,
Okay.
one with the group, and you talk about it. They give you advice. They give you tips and everything. That's how I learned, and that's how social network too.
All right. So you're networking with other Tesla owners, right?
Yes, pretty much. Tesla owner, real estate investors, golf players, communities like Myanmar community, for example. Also college friends and then their friends. If someone invited me, most likely I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
It's hard for me to say no unless it's like if it is overlapping schedule.
Right.
So open yourself. One movie I like is the movie Yes.
Okay.
I think that movie is pretty meaningful. Open yourself, allow yourself to see the world, and then, like, be out there, put yourself out there. That's
Yeah.
what I would say.
Yeah, that I believe in that too.
Yeah.
How can someone connect with you to buy and sell houses?
Well, most likely on social media is the easiest way. I'm on Instagram, Realtor Nelson Tan, and Facebook, Tan Nelson, TANNELSON. And my phone number is 510-648-5444. You can text me or call me. You don't even have to buy or sell houses. Like, you don't have to work with me. You just, if you have any question, any information, I'm free, to answer any of your concern. It's all about giving information, right? The information that you need, I could get it to you, at
Right.
any time. So, like, as a friend to you, if you have any question about stock market, real estate investment, interest rates, please let me know. And even if you're interested, like, if you are even bored to look at open houses, let me know too. I'm willing to take you, and then, like, I can inform you about why is this house is this price, and then, like, something to learn about, right?
Right.
So you have more knowledge about, what you want to do in the future. So
Gotcha.
that's what I'm willing to do.
Oh, sharing information, basically.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
So that's about it. I hope you get a ton of value out of this video. If so, please smash the like button for the algorithm, and also please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it, because I will be making more valuable content like these interview videos in the near future, on top of personal finance videos and investing videos. Also, make sure you grab some free stocks, and I will put the links in the description below for you to check out from Webull and Robinhood. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.